Hello, good morning, dears. This is Miss Iman. How are you? Are you okay? Are you fine? I hope so. Did you study our previous sessions? Tell me, did you face any difficulty with studying them? I hope no. So today we are going to start a new lesson. Can you guess what's this lesson? Is it the vocabulary? Is it lesson? Is it the phonics one? Is it grammar? Let's see. But first, do you remember our unit's title? It is Tommy Rumble. Tommy Rumble. It's a new grammar lesson. Are you ready? I hope so. Let's start. It's lesson one, the first lesson in unit 2. And its title is subject pronouns. Subject pronouns. Let's see what it's about. Subject pronouns. First, let me ask you, what is subject? I've taken it before. What is the subject? The subject is can you tell me? Is who or what does the action, or who or what the sentence is talking about, right? So again, the subject is who or what does the action, or who or what the sentence is talking about. Well, today we are going to have subject pronouns. What are subject pronouns? Subject pronouns are personal pronouns that can be the subject of a verb. Again, subject pronouns are personal pronouns that can be the subject of a verb and used instead of names. So, the subject pronouns can be the subject of a verb and used instead of names. Did you get it? So we can replace the subject of a verb and instead of using the names, we can use the subject pronouns. Some subject pronouns are I, you, she, and he. Example: Tom went to the park. Tom went to the park. Okay, who, you have to ask yourself, who went to the park? Tom went to the park. So Tom is the subject. Okay, and we are going to change it to be he went to the park. He went to the park. Who went to the park? He went to the park. So we replaced he. We replaced Tom with he. We replaced Tom with he. This is the subject pronouns. To replace the subject with a subject pronoun. Let's move to the next slide. Pronouns are, the pronouns we have is I, it, you, they, we, she, and he. They take the place of a noun. They take the place of a noun. He is my father. She is my mother. Pronoun it. When you want to mention an animal or a thing or a plant, you can use it. It's a cow. The pronoun I, when can we use it? We use it when we are talking about ourselves. When you talk about yourself, when you want to talk about yourself, you will say, I want a pizza, for example. So remember that whenever you're writing the pronoun I, you have to make it a capital letter. I play in the garden. Pronouns are and you. You are my friend. You can use are when you're pointing to another person. You are talking directly to this person. You are my friend. Pronoun they. They, when you are talking about many persons, or you want to mention other many things together, people or animals or things, you can use they. They are my grandparents. When you talk about two or more things, more than one thing. Pronoun when you talk about yourself with other persons, you can say we. When you're talking about yourself with other persons, you can use we. We are friends. Okay, let's see. Person, subject pronouns, singulars. So we have two kinds: subject pronoun singular, and we have subject pronouns plural. Okay. When I talk about one person is speaking. No, first person speaking. It means you are speaking about yourself. You can use I. And when you're talking about plural person, when you're talking about more persons, when you're speaking, you can use we. Second, being spoken to. It means that someone is speaking to you. The other person who's speaking to you will mention you in singular, and in plural it's you too. Third, being spoken about. If someone is speaking about you, we'll use he, she, or it. And if that person speak about many other persons, we'll use they. So we have subject pronouns singular and plural too. Isn't it an easy lesson and short one? We have finished it. So it's time to say goodbye and see you the next time. Study it well, and differentiate between. You have to differentiate between the subject and the subject pronouns, and you can use them when you're talking about your friends, or when you're talking to your friends, or about them, or to another friend. Use them, okay? It was a light session, and see you the next time. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye.